All the people in the world are using toothpaste to brush the plastic, which is the most deadly for both the people who are using it and for the environment. In fact, it is calculated just the toothbrush alone has killed 6% of toothbrushes alone. The left out toothbrushes have killed 6% of biodiversity on this planet. 6% of biodiversity, and the damage is extended to even to the coral reefs. The brushes that we are throwing somehow are finding their way into the coral reefs in the deep oceans. So it is high time we all switch to the consuming culture to the conserving culture. And that conserving culture is to use the natural toothbrushes that are available and should be made available by yourself in the form of neem tree, in the form of 𝗦𝗵𝘂𝗱𝗵𝗶 tree, in the form of jackfruit tree in this particular locality. If you go to north, there is called meswak tree and there is amrutfal tree, that is sibe. So various kinds of sticks from the natural resources there and then. That means we visualize, even if you are living in an apartment complex, you could make your own toothbrushes by what is called roof gardening. Roof gardening. So an apartment complex would have a roof garden area wherein you will have these materials available for all of you. You don't need to buy these toothbrushes and toothpaste that are synthesized in central way and then pushing it into your mouths. And the best option we have to clean our teeth is charcoal powder, activated charcoal powder, which is the healthiest thing that is found on this planet. And that you can make in your own houses. If not in your houses, small scale industries can thrive in the villages and then supply to the local towns and cities. So this is the another most important area where the dental problems can actually transcribe into very serious ill health conditions in the human body. Just day before yesterday, I got a patient who had come to me 3 months back. 32-year-old man had a pain in the tooth. Then he went to the dental doctor. They said your root canal has to be done, and something they did for a few sittings. And then all at a sudden his jaw stopped moving. He couldn't move the jaw. It just got stuck. It may be 1 in crore case. What do? Then they put a tube. Actually, they didn't come to my clinic. This happened in Andhra. Someone contacted me and told me this case. Then I told them, please feed ganji of 𝗦𝗵𝘂𝗱𝗵𝗶, foxtail millet and brown top millet. After 8 weeks, that boy started moving his jaw. So day before yesterday, 2 days back, he called me. Now he is able to eat properly. It's been 3 months that he is doing that. And ganji, I told you in one of my lectures that if you cook in the morning, soak the millet, all these 5 grains, any one of the millets, night, and cook, especially in a clay pot, 15-20 minutes. Well soaked millet can be cooked very easily within 5 to 10 minutes. Make ganji and keep it. Tie a cotton cloth on top of the mud pot, keep it till the evening, and then consume that ganji. The healing effects of that ganji are 10 times better than just cooking ganji and then eating. So that boy followed for more than 3 months this kind of food, and he was able to get back his lost nervous connections. What I am trying to communicate is natural diseases can be easily cured. Even this kind of unnatural diseases like this were set right by this wonderful Siridhanya because they have all kinds of vitamins, minerals, and a lot of other parameters that we are not even aware of. Especially, many people are not aware of, they have got what are called lignans. The upper layers of this fiber has got lignans. They are very fantastic part of the nature. In fact, lignans are the intermediate chemicals that make the plant grow into wood. It keeps accumulating wood in large quantities. That lignin it is called. So, making wood on the plants is called lignification. These lignins are very stable polymers, and so the intermediates are like lignans. That lignans are present in many of the plant materials, and they are wonderful stabilized structures which can start cleaning your body very thoroughly. And that is the beauty of Siridhanya. This content of lignan is present in these grains. That's what makes them very beautiful for health and healing purposes. It is not just the fiber content, it is the exact structures of these lignans, varying structures in these 5 grains, gives them the wonderful healing capacity of various organs in our body. Now all these things have to be researched much more into the future. Generations are going to do this. I am only trying to initiate the steps that would be helpful for the future generations, because no one has taken these aspects of study in the present day scientific world, because all the scientific world is looking into making money. The Western thought process in the biological world are all looking into something that can be patented, that can be made into a medicine, that can be made into something products. So the research itself has actually lost way because of this commercial entity coming into the picture. So we need to shake all these bad aspects of pursuing the science in its true sense. And I think it is high time the human race recognize this aspect, that we need to work for the well-being of life forms on this planet rather than economic growth of few companies or few countries. This is the most important point that we all should recognize, and especially the scientific world in quotes has to recognize. We have failed in this aspect, that we need to remove the economic content from this wonderful world of life-saving researches. And it has to be straight, simple, and giving, nothing more than that. In that context, I believe the world of Kashaya, the world of Siridhanya, the world of Ghana oils, the world of activated charcoal for the cleaning of the mouth, and then the local plant materials to further clean up your mouth in the morning. So basically you need to take the charcoal powder and then with your own finger keep brushing. See, the word brushing has become, even this is we are calling brushing, it's not brushing. We have to massage our gums and then clean the teeth. So the massaging of the gums is not being done with the brush. And when you massage the gums in the morning, the blood circulation starts. And the charcoal, the activated charcoal, removes the dead bacteria and even live bacteria which are not necessary, which are harmful. Even the required ones will be built day in and day out. So the early morning when we clean, and then people have been told that your enamel will get damaged if you use the charcoal. This is how the toothpaste came into our, and it is a funny statement because enamel is the hardest substance in the human body. So the activated charcoal is so soft it cannot do anything to that. And this is the lie that the scientific world has told and made all the changes. And the whole world is using now the brush and paste. This is the most unscientific thing to do. These are the few simple things that we all have to think and get back to the natural means. And many people are informed that you will have black patches when you use this black charcoal powder. But it is not the case. And even if it is there sometimes, in fact it is not the charcoal that is going to appear, it is the plaque. That uncleaned stuff that is getting deposited near the gums and the edges of the teeth, that can be effectively cleared in a matter of 2 to 3 days if you use these wonderful organic materials, neem, 𝗏𝗵𝘂𝗱𝗵𝗶 or tamarind or jackfruit. These juices have got wonderful liquids that can remove all this in a matter of 2 days. So if you use for 5 days this tooth powder that we have been talking about, charcoal, activated charcoal, and once a week or twice a week, one of these sticks of neem tree or 𝗏𝗵𝘂𝗱𝗵𝗶 tree, in north they have different kinds of trees that can supply this kind of small sticks, and then you brush. You can make a brush, real natural brush with those sticks, and then remove it, and the liquid that is generated through these sticks itself can clean all the plaque very easily and wonderful. So the whole idea, why am I spending so much time on this, is that we need to find natural means. Whatever goes into our body, it has to be natural. Only then we can be healthy. So we need to get out of this artificial, chemical and chemical generated products. The future generations of human race has to depend on this natural processes.
चंडीगढ़ में भारत का पहला इंटीग्रेटेड मेडिकल साइंसेज का हॉस्पिटल शुरू किया गया है, जिसका नाम हिम्स रखा गया है। हॉस्पिटल एंड इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंटीग्रेटेड मेडिकल साइंसेज, जहां पर एलोपैथी, आयुर्वेद, होम्योपैथी, नेचुरोपैथी सब एक ही साथ पेशेंट को ठीक करने के उद्देश्य से काम करती है। ये सारी पैथियां, जिसमें डॉक्टर विश्वरूप राय चौधरी, डॉक्टर अमर सिंह आजाद, डॉक्टर अवधेश पांडे, आचार्य मनीष, डॉक्टर खादर वली और इन सब की पूरी नॉलेज, ट्रेनिंग और एजुकेशन को भी यूज किया जा रहा है। फिर चाहे आपकी बीमारी छोटी हो या बड़ी, चाहे लीवर फेल हो, किडनी खराब हो, हार्ट की प्रॉब्लम हो, जोड़ों का दर्द, ऑटो इम्यून डिजीज हो या फिर स्टेज 4 कैंसर ही क्यों ना हो, या कोई ऐसी बीमारी जिसको आपके डॉक्टर ने लाइलाज बता दिया हो, या फिर उस बीमारी का हल ऑपरेशन बताया हो, तो इन सभी समस्याओं का सही समय पर अगर समाधान किया जाए तो आपकी बीमारी का जड़ से समाधान हो सकता है। अगर आप भी हैं किसी बीमारी से परेशान, तो आप इस हिम्स हॉस्पिटल के अंदर आकर के अपनी बीमारी का जड़ से समाधान कर सकते हैं। 70 बेड के इस हॉस्पिटल के अंदर खाने पीने से लेके रहने तक का भी सारा इंतजाम किया गया है। अभी भारत के अंदर पटियाला, जीरकपुर, चंडीगढ़, डेरा बस्सी और दिल्ली के अंदर 14 क्लिनिक शुरू हो चुके हैं, जहां पर सिर्फ खान पान और आपकी लाइफस्टाइल को चेंज करके आपकी बीमारियों को रिवर्स करना सिखाया जाता है और आपको अपना डॉक्टर खुद बनाया जाता है, ताकि आप या आपके परिवार के अंदर किसी को कोई भी बीमारी आ गई है तो उसे कैसे निजात पा सकते हैं और भविष्य में और कोई बड़ी बीमारी या छोटी बीमारी ना आए उससे भी कैसे बचा जा सकता है, उसके बारे में भी आपको सिखाया जाता है। अगर आप या आपका कोई किसी भी गंभीर बीमारी से परेशान है तो स्क्रीन पर दिए गए नंबर पर संपर्क करें